Hello, everyone. I wanted to share with you the mindset shift that changed my life forever. Let me get deeply personal for a moment. I know this will help so many of you, so please stick with me while I share my story. Make sure you stay to the end, as I'm confident my story can help you overcome your stress and anxiety issues as well. You see, there was a time when anxiety completely controlled my life. I'd wake up every morning with my heart pounding, my mind already racing before I even got out of bed. But these weren't just anxious thoughts. My anxiety had a very real, physical trigger, my heartbeat. You see, my mother once told me that two of her uncles had died in their 40s from heart disease and high cholesterol, and as luck would have it, I inherited that same family trait. And then when my doctor looked at my results, his jaw practically hit the floor. He told me I had the highest cholesterol numbers he'd seen in over 20 years of practice. That alone would have been enough to keep me up at night, but it got worse. The cholesterol medication he prescribed me gave me excruciating muscle pain and weakness. I had to stop taking it because my muscles felt like they were shutting down. And I kept thinking if I were old, maybe I wouldn't care as much. But I was in my 30s with young children who meant the world to me. I didn't want to die. I didn't want my kids to grow up without me. So I did what anyone in that situation would do. I became obsessed with my health. Anxiety took over my life. I started paying close attention to my heartbeat, but then, out of nowhere, something terrifying happened. My heart started skipping beats. Sometimes it would skip 10 times a minute or more. I had no idea what was happening, but considering my family's history of heart disease, I was convinced I was in serious danger. I went to multiple cardiologists. They did their tests and said, you're young and healthy. It's just a PVC. Nothing to worry about. And for those of you who don't know, a PVC is a premature ventricular contraction. It's basically a fancy way of saying your heart beats irregularly at times. But the doctor assured me it was harmless. Harmless? I knew my own body. I knew something was wrong. And that's when the full-blown panic attack started. Every time my heart rate went above 100 beats per minute, even from something as simple as standing up too fast, I would spiral in a sheer state of terror. It felt like my body was betraying me. I avoided anything that could raise my heart rate. Even waking up in the morning with my heart rate being over 100 beats per minute triggered a panic response, sending my heart into overdrive even before getting out of bed. I was living in a constant survival mode every day, every moment. I call this time in my life my dark years of the soul. Yes, dark years. I wouldn't wish that level of fear and anxiety on even my worst enemy. At one point, I truly believed I was dying. My health was deteriorating rapidly. My body felt like it was shutting down. And one night, I did something that no parent ever wants to do. I had all my kids come into my bedroom, and I said goodbye to them. I told them how much I loved them, how proud I was of them, and how I wished I could stay longer. That's how certain I was that I wouldn't wake up in the morning. But the universe had other plans for me. This is the breakthrough that changed everything. Like many of you, I kept asking myself, why me? Why can't I just be normal? What if things never get better? I tried everything. I tried self-help books, deep breathing, podcasts. Nothing worked for me for more than a few hours. Then one desperate night at 2 a.m., I turned to YouTube. I typed in cure for PVCs and scrolled through videos feeling hopeless. Then I stumbled across one with less than 1,000 views, and I almost didn't click on it, but something told me to watch. The guy in the video explained that his PVCs were caused by a mineral deficiency, specifically magnesium. He said that after taking a high-quality magnesium supplement, his irregular heartbeat disappeared within days. I figured, what do I have to lose? That night, I ordered the best magnesium supplement I could find and said a prayer that maybe, just maybe, this was my answer. And then something incredible happened. A few days after taking magnesium, my PVCs vanished. Gone. Later, I realized what had been happening. I had been drinking a gallon of water every day, thinking I was being super healthy. But in reality, I was flushing out all of my electrolytes, creating a dangerous imbalance. Even though my heart palpitations were gone, my mind was still wired for anxiety. I still feared getting my heart rate up, and I knew I had to face this head on. So I decided to do something radical. I tricked my own brain. Instead of running from my fear, I created a personal power mantra. Every stair I climb, my heart is getting stronger and stronger. And I put it to the test. I stood at the bottom of a tall staircase at work, heart pounding, palm sweaty, repeating my mantra over and over. With every step I took, I reinforced that power mantra. Every stair I climb, my heart is getting stronger and stronger. Every stair I climb, my heart is getting stronger and stronger. Every stair I climb, my heart is getting stronger and stronger. And guess what? I made it to the first floor. Did I keep going? Nope. I rewarded myself with the elevator. But that single flight of stairs was a personal victory. It proved I could rewire my brain. That day, I decided to dedicate my life to understanding the mind, meditation, and to mindfulness. Instead of fighting anxiety, I did something radical. I got curious about it. I started learning that thoughts don't define us. Anxiety isn't the enemy. It's merely a signal from your brain. True peace doesn't come from eliminating anxiety. It comes from changing our relationship with it. Slowly but surely, my life transformed. Instead of waking up in fear, I woke up with clarity. Instead of avoiding my heart rate, I embraced movement and exercise. Instead of spiraling into panic, I found peace. And now, after 10 plus years of studying mindfulness, emotional resilience, and neuroscience, I've created a step-by-step system to help you break free from stress and anxiety. Now, this course isn't just theory. It's the exact framework that saved my life, and I know it can transform yours too. So, join the Transforming SAD. Now, SAD stands for stress, anxiety, and depression. So, join the course and take back control of your life. And I'm quite confident that in just 8 short weeks, I can help you overcome your stress and anxiety just like I did. In fact, I teach you the same methods I use to cure myself of stress, anxiety, and depression. And click in the link in the description to enroll in my online course. And let's do this together. And I can't wait to meet you inside the course and help you take back control of your life, like I did with mine. So this is Patrick Ferner, and I wish you great mental health. Namaste.